owners of Josh's Boeing business jet was the CIA in 2007. I think a previous N number indicates N-300 Northern P was used as a CIA plane to transport prisoners to Guantanamo Bay. It was called a torture plane. See this link.
The Boeing 737's registration number lines up with the CIA's torture plane, which in 2007 the EU wrote about in its resolution criticizing the CIA's alleged use of Europe to transport detainees. Epstein even considered buying the aircraft until he found out who it previously belonged to, and implied that fact put a serious dent in the asking price.
Tell Josh that serial number makes it worth less than 18.
Jeffrey, do you approve of this email to Josh? Josh, are you familiar with the original owner of N720mm when it was known as N313P? See this link? If so, it's worth less than $18 million with a serial number traced. Not sure how the Middle East airports would feel about this serial number upon arrival. Is this correct information? Thanks, Larry.
Okay.
The FBI had these emails, but it looks like they didn't see a reason to dig deeper into the connection between former CIA property and a convicted billionaire pedophile. It's not the only irregularity that seems to have escaped them either. Newly released emails also shed light on correspondence between Epstein and Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem, the now former chairman of a global network of logistics companies called DP World. In April of 2009, Epstein messaged this powerful international businessman from jail saying that he loved the torture video.
Where are you? Are you okay? I loved the torture video.
Interestingly enough, bin Sulayem's name was first redacted in the email. When U.S. Congressman Thomas Massie saw the unredacted version, he only told people that he was a sultan. It was only after the U.S. Deputy Attorney General brought attention to a separate, uncensored file that people finally figured out who this guy actually is. Why protect the identity of someone talking to a pedophile about a torture video? And why no investigation? Pam Bondi had her feet held to the fire on both of those accounts.
Here behind me is one example of an email from Epstein to a man whose name was redacted. The email reads, quote, "Where are you? Are you okay? I loved the torture video." Only after members of Congress demanded that we see the unredacted files did the world learn the name of this individual, Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem, the chairman and CEO of a company that had financial ties to President Trump's business and personal ties to Trump's advisor, Steve Bannon.
You sat before Merrick Garland sat in this chair twice.
Attorney General Bondi.
No, can I finish my answer?
No, I'm going to reclaim my time because I asked you a specific question that I would like you to answer, which is, will you turn to the survivors? This is not about anybody that came before you. It is about you taking responsibility for your Department of Justice and the harm that it has done to the survivors who are standing right behind you and are waiting for you to turn to them and apologize for what your Department of Justice is.
Members get to ask the questions, the witness get to answer in the way they want to answer them. Attorney General
that's not accurate, Mr. Chairman.
Because she doesn't like the answer. So,
Mr. Chairman,
why
I have asked...
Didn't she ask Merrick Garland this?
I'm reclaiming my time, and when I reclaim my time, it is...
I'm not going to get in the gutter for her theatrics.
They had all these emails for all these years, and the FBI has yet to open any new cases regarding associations with Epstein that these messages expose. It's as if these revelations are being treated only as tools in political blame games. It makes one wonder what exactly law enforcement is doing with this information and if justice will ever be served.
Well, Donald, and more of our correspondents will continue to delve deep into those 3 million documents and videos, masses upon masses of them. So do keep an eye on RT's special coverage in the coming days for more disclosures.